Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you may be watching. This is Christine at Christina's Crocheting. And today, well, I'm recording this on Sunday, but I'm going to put it up tomorrow. I'm going to go over the 24 goals for 2024, the challenge that I had. And so what I'm doing is I'm revisiting this list to see how I did with the goals for 2024. And as all of us know, with goals and resolutions and all that, they don't always go through the whole year. So here we have a few things, and I broke them when I retyped this after the list, and I don't even have a copy of the actual one, but I broke it down into daily, weekly, monthly, and sometime in 2024. So for the daily items, it was look for beauty in nature each day, be present in each moment, wear my Fitbit daily, move or walk each hour as I have a desk job, make my bed each morning, drink 60 ounces of water each day, start a journal recapping highlights, good and bad, of each day, be intentional with my words, be aware of my surroundings, and find joy in the little things. So for those looking for beauty, I do that every day. So that's a check mark for me. Be present in each moment, most moments, but I mean, there are a lot of moments in a day. So I'm sure I'm not present in all of them. Wear my Fitbit daily. I was doing that, and then I read something and I decided not to use a Fitbit anymore. Don't ask. That's another story. But I thought, okay. Move or walk each hour as I have a desk job. Yes. So instead of my Fitbit, I actually have an app on my phone that just does a little reminder for me to get up every 30 minutes, really. And so every 30 minutes I get up, and even if I'm just still at my desk, I still get up and move around a little bit. So there is that. And even I have it on the weekends and everything. So just as a reminder, are you coming up? Hi. You can come up. I'm coming up behind me. Make my bed each morning. Hit and miss on that one. I always do feel better when I make it, but I don't always make it. Drink 60 ounces of water each day. I do that. I drink water, and plus I drink coffee and tea. So I do that every day. So that, check mark for me. Start a journal recapping highlights, good and bad, of each day. I never did that. Be intentional with my words. I do try to be intentional with my words. Part of it is so that there's no misunderstandings. Be aware of my surroundings. I think that goes with beauty and nature every day, and just knowing where I am. Funny on that one. I don't know if anybody, as you're driving, if you're a driver, you get into the habit of driving the same way all the time. And that's happened to me before, where I'll be taking my daughter somewhere in the past, or, just even me going somewhere. And it's like, wait a minute, I'm not going there. I need to go, somewhere else, as you're headed in to where you think you're going. So yes, be aware of your surroundings, and then find joy in the little things. Yes, I would say I do that daily. There are little bits every day. So weekly, use my card, and I'll just go through these and say yes or no or whatever, instead of, because otherwise we're going to end up with a really long video. And yes, I do have a bit of a cold. Anyway, weekly, use my card making supplies each week. I've done it a few times this year, but it has not been each week. Check in with my sisters each week. Yes, I do check in with my sisters each week. Visit with my daughter, son-in-law, and grandson each week. Yes, I do that each week. There's been a few times where I haven't, like if somebody's sick or something, but other than that, I do visit with them each week. And usually it's actually a physical visit, not just on the phone or something. Create a weekly menu and then shop for that weekly menu. Most weeks I do that. Sometimes it doesn't happen. But that's one that I had done that I used to do all the time. And so getting back into the habit of it was lovely. So monthly, learn a new recipe each month. Yes, I have to say that each month I have made the effort to find something new to try, if that makes sense. So, and then learn at least one new crochet stitch each month. Yes, and I do that as well. It's really nice because of when I do the scarves for the donations. And so, yes, I have been doing that as well. I'm sure that I have at least 12. I couldn't name them all, but I know that I've done them. And then sometime in 2020, excuse me, sometime in 2024, learn to use the Centro knitting machine that I was gifted. My apologies, because I have not yet done that. I have now moved it to where it's right in front of my face. So, and I even, this fall, actually looked up the best yarns to use for it, and I actually have some yarn as well. So that is still on a list. I don't want her to think that I don't appreciate it, and you know who you are. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned who gave it to me, so I won't here. I appreciate it. I have not. It will get used, and I apologize for not having done it yet. But now it is actually in my line of sight. So, I mean, before it was sometimes, but now it's like, it's right there. So, I am moving towards that. I just have to do it. And most of you probably don't. I mean, because you don't know me personally, but I don't know if this is, hopefully this is okay for YouTube, but I'm a weenie. I'm very hesitant to try something if I don't know how to do it. And I know that sounds really weird. So the YouTube videos are great for that. Watching people, I do really well if I'm watching somebody, which I won't be able to do for this, but except on the YouTube videos, but watching people and then making my notes and then trying it. I know that sounds really weird. And I don't know if that has something to do, I'll track again, but I don't know if that has something to do with being the oldest and always having to have things correct. And does that make sense? Anyway, that would be me. So, needless to say, no, I did not learn to use the Centro knitting machine yet. It is on my list and it is right in front of me. It will get done. Reorganize my office space. I did do that. I reorganized my office space and I added another shelf unit. So, and that was nice. And I got some stuff cleaned up. So I did that early on, like in the spring. So that was really nice. Take the train to Portland. First time on Amtrak. Okay, so I did that in February and that was fun, and I even posted on my channel. However, this February, I'm going down again on the train, and it's only 7 hours. So it's not faster than if I drove, and it's not any slower. It's about the same as if I drove down there. But I don't like to do that in the wintertime because you just never know what you're going to get along the riverway. It's called the Gorge and stuff. Anyway, so, however, with this one, I paid extra to be in a roomette, which means it's my own little space. And so, and I mostly did that so that I can video it for my dad, because he's got his friend in California that he needs to go visit, I think. They're both in their 80s, and it would be nice. They haven't actually seen each other since the late 60s, early 70s, so it's been a long time. And anyway, so I'm gonna video it and check it out, so that if maybe it would be something that he would do to go down to visit. So anyway, so I'm doing that again, but it's gonna be a little different. But I also will be videoing it, and I will be putting that on my channel. That will be in February. And then work towards being debt-free. Yes, I'm doing that, and it's coming along nicely. So yay for that. I mean, I'm not debt-free, but it's coming along pretty close. Pretty close. And then making lasting connections with my Yarny friends. I don't know. That's something you'll have to let me know if I've done anything towards that end. I mean, I hope so. I hope that we're making connections, but you know, I don't know. That would be something that someone else would have to say that yes, it's happened or not. So, and then donate my hair to Wigs. Oh, just take my hair off when I get it cut. Donate it to Wigs for Kids. I have not done that yet. It probably will happen next year. So, but whenever I do get it cut, that is where it will go. And then make myself a couple of wearables. I have done a couple of things, shawls and some ponchos and stuff. So I have done that. I don't know if fingerless gloves count, but I just did those and put them up on my Worked Up Wednesday. So, all right, that is it. And so I'm obviously not going to do any challenges for 2025. I think that resolutions, again, when you do a New Year's resolution, they tend to fizzle out within that first month. So I will still be learning to use the Centro knitting machine. That I know. Donating my hair whenever I cut it. Yes. Hopefully continuing to make lasting connections with my Yarny friends. And all of these items that were on here for 2024, I probably will continue to do them. I mean, most of them I'm not going to be like, well, I'm not going to make my bed anymore. So anyway, I will probably continue with these as they are part of my daily, weekly, and monthly things that I do anyway. So those will stay. Yeah. And the ones that I didn't keep up on, maybe I will do better for this next year. Anyway, so this will go up tomorrow, which will be Monday the 30th. And then on the 31st, which is Tuesday, I'm going to do a video talking about some of the changes, like of the names of the different videos that I'm going to do and throughout the, you know, a month and stuff like that. So just doing a couple of little changes for things. And then, yeah, you know, I keep thinking about doing lives. First of all, I'm not sure how that would work because I do this on my phone. Although I could have my iPad up and then I could actually probably see the comments and stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, but then I think about the times that I would do one and all the times that I would think about doing one, people are already doing them. And to me, that is, no, I'm not going to add mine because most of the people that are subscribed to my channel probably watch the other ones as well. So I wouldn't do that. So I'm still debating on that, but I don't know. I don't know. Or I could just do pop-up lives every once in a while, like maybe once a month. I don't know. Give me your thoughts on those. Again, the first one would probably be just to figure it out, right? And then we could go from there, but let me know what you think. Anyway, that was the 2024 challenge recap. And I got thumbs up on some things, thumbs down on others, and you know. So thanks everybody for watching. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.